Welcome to the plug. You're now plugged in with Mainism, one-on-one, Ustream Radio, Freaky Felony, the plug.
Shout out to me though.
What you're witnessing right now is a milestone in my career because I've wanted to interview these two guys forever, like since I started. You know, it was like,
I don't like this nigga. I don't like him.
We got a lot of security off camera y'all can't see. That's holding me back from main.
That's right. That's why she is in the middle.
Yeah. So, but the first thing that I wanted to ask y'all is, what is your similarities? What's your similarities as far as the Baltimore hip hop scene?
We both do interviews.
We
both black.
I said as far as the
we both eating good.
We both respect me.
See, that's why I don't like this nigga, man. That's why I don't like him.
What's the difference?
Everybody just knows the plug. Like, that's what got me started doing interviews. Just me on Facebook sitting at work on break and just watching his stuff. I was like, he gonna take it somewhere. Him and Crystal is gonna go somewhere. And I was just watching it. And then the plug, the group plug, it was just hot. I was just on there. It was Facebook and the plug. I was just on there every day. At that time, I had found Diamond K on Facebook. And I found out that he had this little radio thing. And things just started happening. He was like, yo, I'm gonna give you your own show. I was like, cool, what you want me to do? Cause I used to DJ, what you want me to DJ or something? He was like, no, just do some interviews or whatever. I was like, cool, I'll do that. So I just started going to 5 Seasons or wherever artists was performing at. And I was just watching and looking at them, looking at artists from here. And Freaky and Crystal was still beefing.
So it was open in there, huh? Like,
yeah. And then you posted the little video thing of Crystal.
Oh, my PSA.
Yeah.
Public service announcement.
Yeah. And actually, man, Freaky, I don't know how we got each other's phone number, but he texted me and he wanted to explain the whole thing. I was like, nah, yo, I want y'all to get back together. I was trying to get them back together.
I was too.
Yeah.
A lot of people actually were.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I got a lot of calls from a lot of these local guys who really, really appreciated the plug, and I really never knew how important it was. You know, like when you're doing something, you don't really see the ripple effect it has, and like a lot of these dudes reached out like, yo, I mean, dudes I didn't even know. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm in there every day. I'm reading posts and stuff. Don't stop this, yo, et cetera, et cetera. But I mean, it is what it is. You feel me? I mean, the plug is still, moving, prospering. Everything is good. Shout out to Crystal and everything she doing.
Yeah, it's all love.
I have no ill feelings towards Shorty. I mean, I feel like this. If Snoop and motherfucking Suge can get together and chill and all that, you know what I mean? Then, shit. What we had was not that bad. You feel me? So, at the end of the day, I mean, for me, it's just about the preservation and motherfucking restoration of Baltimore hip hop, Baltimore music, the Baltimore culture. You know what I mean? So that's why I do what I do. Like as far as the $100 videos and stuff like that. Like I'm not a $100 video dude. Like you don't get $100 video from me for $100. You get a video for $100. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of these guys out here are just like I seen dudes for $75 videos. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's what I actually do for the people.
Exactly. I think I know what you mean because both of y'all both have y'all own audience. And so when someone does come in contact with either one of y'all, they are exposed to your audience that you have already
And the thing,
put in that work. And for the people that don't know what the plug is or the Mainism one-on-one show is, you can find the plug on Facebook, on YouTube. And Ustreamradio.com is where you can find Mainism and also on YouTube.
Right. You type in the plug Baltimore and you'll see the massive amounts of interviews and music videos I've done.
Just Google.
And how many views?
Just Google Mainism. I'm always promoting. I stay promoting wherever I go.
We are stronger together, even if we're not together. Like we're stronger pushing for the same goal. we all got the same vision. We all want everyone to make it. You know,
Right.
that's what I want to ask you. What is your goal? What is your vision for these artists that y'all helping? What would you like to see happen?
You go first.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, what I would like to see happen, first of all, I would like to see black people understand what they up against. You understand? See, for me, it's bigger than people just getting rich or signing a contract and getting a lot of money. Racism is real. I wouldn't want to see my brother sign a good contract and then 2 years later he fucked up because he didn't read the fine print or whoever he was dealing with didn't, advise him the right way. And I do, like I was telling you about the $100 videos. Like I do a $100 video special because a lot of people don't have 300, 500, 1,500 for a video, but that don't mean that they're not talented. So what I try to do, I try to facilitate that. Like, okay, I deal with the have-nots. Like you might not have a lot. Come on through. I'm gonna give you something good. You feel me? And at least from that, you'll have something to build off of. You know what I mean? At least with a plug interview, when you go down to 5 Seasons or wherever you might go, when you see other Baltimore artists, you have a common bond with them now. You have an icebreaker. Hey, man, I seen your plug interview. Key, I seen your plug interview. Oh, yeah, I seen yours too. Now there's something to talk about. Instead of, we're all here, I'm just doing my song, I'm leaving, etc., etc. And then you can network. You can make something happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the Mellow Center is doing great things for the youth. You know what I mean? So imagine if we had 5 more Mellow Centers. You know what I mean? Like it would get a kid something to do for the summer. That could deter that kid from selling his first pack that summer. Oh, I'm not gonna sell these packs. I'm going here. I'm gonna go swim. I'm gonna go hoop. I'm gonna go whatever. You understand? And that's all I want to give to the people. Like, man, you can do better. All you have to do is open your eyes and understand what you're against. So that's my goal.
Cause y'all are like the Baltimore BET. You see what I'm saying? we like Baltimore BET. You have your shows coming, like Rap Cities to come on, and you had these different things, and you're a little in depth.
That was the thing about me. I wanted to make it different from the plug. So I said I'm gonna take it to the streets. We make it look easy, but dealing with artists and dealing with this music, it's crazy. But it's like I love it. I love hip hop. And back when I was DJing in the 90s, all we had was New York, Philly, and the West Coast. And I was just hitting New York and Philly real heavy. You know what I mean? And Baltimore was just club music. And we had about 10 rappers here, or the backpack rappers that was down in Inner Harbor. But other than that, wasn't nobody trying to get on. They was just rapping. Then you had some dudes rapping the club beats.
Yeah.
Was killing it, like, nah. But it was never like a hip hop scene here. But now it's a hip hop scene. Now people be like, "Oh, I've been doing this for years." You just starting for real. And Baltimore hip hop scene is just starting. I'ma say like 2003 for real.
Just breaking the ice.
It's a lot of people don't know who the fuck you are. That's why I don't fuck with Facebook like that. I fuck with Twitter and Instagram. It's connects on that shit. You can post a flyer on Facebook and get 50 likes, but when it's showtime for that flyer you post up, them 50 people ain't even coming to your show.
Right.
So you got a lot of work to do.
Right. I want to say this, right? This is what I want to say to Baltimore. What I want to say is this. It's like an unforeseen depression when you have a large group of people trying to do something that other people are doing that seems effortless. You understand? Meaning that it's like Baltimore is depressed in a way when you look around, you see all these Atlanta dudes and all these other dudes that's getting on, doing something that you're good at. And it seems like you just can't get it right. So it's like, with that being said, it's kind of like, it kind of takes a toll on you.
It used to be a drug dealer on every corner. Now there is a rapper on
It's
every
more rappers
corner.
in Baltimore than there are vacants in Baltimore.
Which is good.
Yeah, it definitely has its pros and cons.
Yeah. The thing is it good rappers?
This how I feel. I mean, if you don't know the business, then it's just a waste of time. That's how I feel. If you gonna sit here and put all your time and your energy into something, and for you to get fucked in the end, it's because you see other people doing it, or you know what I'm saying? I think it's a waste of time. Now, what is your most memorable interview ever?
My most memorable interview.
How's he getting all the questions?
I want to ask you the same question.
Go ahead. It's on you, brother. Go ahead.
You can answer that.
Because I got so many interviews. Yeah, I gotta calculate through.
Because that's you. That's free. Getting all the questions. Yeah, let me get a question.
What was your most memorable one?
With Tracy
Tracy
from
Staff.
Dubai.
I watched that a million times, especially when she was talking about Meek Mill.
Yeah.
You can ask me about my shirt.
That was crazy. One of my friends, they real close with Tracy. And, you know, I was just like, I asked him. I said, yo, I'm trying to get Tracy on my show. He was like, all right, cool. He made a phone call right there. Boom. He was like, all right. She said she gonna do it. She about to call you. I said, no, she ain't. As soon as I said no, she ain't, she called. And I got I was like, look, I'm nervous. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to ask you. I don't know what to. But Tracy, she has this reputation of being a bitch. But she cool as a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. She was cool when I first met her. She was cool.
She real bougie. Look, she real bougie. Had her own. She had like 3 makeup artists in there. You know, doing it.
Well, she has money. She's supposed to be bougie. And for those of you who don't know who Tracy Stafford is, that is the owner of Dubai. That's you know, Dubai is closed down now, but Dubai was the place here in Baltimore where all the artists that come here to perform, you know, like Yo Gotti, Meek Mill, Jeezy, everybody would come to Dubai. She had the avenue for artists to come here to make money, and she had the avenue for local artists to perform. She said interview,
she came through during a hurricane. A lot of people shared that interview.
I know I did, especially when she's the Meek Mill.
I mean, and like in an hour, it was up to like 700 views.
Mm-hmm.
I was just watching the views just go up, just going.
Views.
Going. I mean, everybody was sharing this interview. I'm like, wow. And I had interviewed like 15 rappers before I even got to her, and there was no shares. And it's like, why is that? But no, if it wasn't for Freaky, Kid Sample, and Crystal, it wouldn't be no me. Trust me. I wouldn't have never did this. I would have been just going to y'all shows and just watching y'all, buying y'all CDs, and supporting y'all. But I thought it was all gonna end. I thought it was.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, this man right here,
hard work pays
the originator, the creator of doing interviews in Baltimore, Freaky the plug.
Shout out.
We got BT and MTV in here.
It's definitely gonna be. It's definitely gonna be MTV real soon.
To answer your question, right? My most memorable interview will probably be Lady Blackface's, because Lady Blackface's came a long way. You understand? But now where she's at in her career, like when we did that interview with her, she was like, I mean, she was so excited to do the interview. She was just so real and raw about it, you know what I mean? And just to see her progression, and I also see that no matter what people said about her, she didn't quit. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I respect. And right now, she got some of the top females in Baltimore on a very hot song called Bipolar that the video gonna come out real soon for. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Kid. Kid's a part of that. You know what I mean? That joint. You see what I'm saying? She did it big in that.
And I had the privilege to interview Lady Blackface when she got her plug interview, and I can tell y'all right now, I had to stop the interview because she made me want to cry. You know, I could see the pain. She's one strong woman right there. That's a strong woman.
Very strong, man. Shout out to Lady Blackface.
Yeah.
And all the rest of the bipolar women out there. Shout out to y'all, though.
All of y'all, man.
Now, the next question I want to ask y'all is, mainism. We see you at events all of the time. Freaky. We never see you at events all of the time.
Cause I don't fuck with these niggas. So I'm saying, I mean, for the most part, man, I do a lot of things. You see what I'm saying? Like when you don't see me, that's when I'm working the most. And I talk a lot of shit, cause I do a lot of shit. You understand? So when you don't see me out somewhere, that don't mean that I don't support these guys or nothing like that, but I support them in my way.
Now, I just want to say,
he getting all the questions.
I'm getting ready to ask you a question. I'm getting ready to ask you a question.
You supposed to ask me that question that you...
I am getting ready to ask you that question. I was getting ready to say something.
Should have bought your own camera, man.
I was getting ready to say something, and I was getting ready to ask you a question off of what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
But what I want to do now, I just want to ask you the question.
All right, go ahead.
What are you getting?
I'm trying to get people to pay attention to the Baltimore scene here, because there's people here that don't know these rappers.
Right.
They don't know. There's people out here that don't have a Facebook page, Twitter, none of that. You know what I mean? Even the people that's on my friends list, who I go way back with, it's like, I never heard of such and such. Right. I'm not gonna name these people's names because they hot.
Right.
But regular people,
that
they don't know. Even the rappers
don't even know that there's people.
Even the rappers. That's why I go to these shows. Even the rappers don't know who these other rappers is, so they're too busy paying attention to themselves, and that's a problem. That's a big problem.
Let's go to our next question. We're gonna start with you, man.
Cool.
What do you think needs to change as far as artists on the Baltimore hip hop scene?
Attitudes. The biggest problem I got, say I do an interview with a rapper that you don't like. You don't watch the interview, and you got an attitude with me now because I just interviewed this person you don't like. Yeah, I'm gonna put it out there. If you're throwing shots, tag the names.
Say it directly.
Tag the name.
Well, if I'm gonna answer the question, I'm gonna say this: it's them old ass rappers from Baltimore who's holding up the whole process. These guys want to milk these young guys for everything that they got, for their money, for their talent, for their swag, for everything, and they don't want to give anything back but a poor product. Those are the guys that I don't respect, that I really don't care for. It's just them. It's those guys. The guys who want to charge you for everything because they know you don't know nothing. You feel me? The guys who come to Street Legal themselves to record, but they have you come down their basement so they can get your money. You understand what I'm saying? Those guys. Those are the guys that I don't respect, that we don't need. You understand? It's those guys. These older guys from the 90s and all that kind of shit who got the motherfucking plugs for this shit. You understand? But instead
it don't work for them.
Right, don't work for them, so they don't want it to work for nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, the city would be way more better if a lot of those type guys were to grab younger guys, which at the end of the day would get them an even better position within Baltimore hip hop, because then you're respected again. Like, well, you did help Law man or whoever the fuck. You understand what I'm saying? The respectable thing would be to be a proud black man and help your brothers out. Like, well,
to
shit.
Teach somebody.
I know where you can go record. You know what I mean? I know the good cameramen.
Freaky, like Malcolm X over here.
I'm just saying, man. Like
Martin Luther King.
Farrakhan.
You need to help these brothers. My brother.
That's why I respect dudes like my man Stay True. Be Real Loyal, man. My man Johnny, man. He did his thing with 410 Reality. You see what I'm saying? And that's my man. We grew up since we was kids, going to middle school and shit together. And that's the type of stuff I'm talking. He don't even rap.
He could have said fuck 410 Reality.
Right.
I'ma jump out there.
Lane on my man. I'ma jump out there. You see what I'm saying? We gonna be a team or anything. But instead of that, he went out his way. He helped these kids out, man. Right, man, them kids can be doing anything with their time. They could be, you know what I mean, busting heads, whatever. You feel me? But them little kids is into their music. You feel me?
Yeah, and serious about their craft.
Right. And I gave him that first interview too. So shout out to me. So I'm just saying.
That's why I respect Kevin Mack.
Right.
You know, he the first rapper that I've ever known.
Right.
And I know that once I had left Charm City Records, wherever I had went, whether it was with Knoxville or whoever, I knew that even if I didn't sign with Knoxville or be with Knoxville, I could always go to him and get straight up answers. He's been signed, shelved, fucked over, everything. He's had deals. You see what I'm saying? And so what he's teaching us on Knoxville is the certain thing what we have to do. Although it do take time and a lot of effort to do the thing, we know exactly what we gotta do. If you want to get a deal, this is what you have to do. If you want to get signed, this is what because he's been signed before. Right. He's not the type of person that's gonna sit there and be like, you know, I want all this for myself.
Right.
Fuck y'all and all that. He's a person you could go to for advice on anything as far as music, and he's been in it since forever, for a long time. Now the next question is, what don't you like about Mainism, and what don't you like about Freaky?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Stay tuned for part 2.